Ooh, that sounds solid. That's solid. Hurts the knuckles too. Okay, it gets hollow right about there. So the engine part of it may very well be there because that sounds really solid. And we've got bunks in here. Which I guess, you know, with such little space, you'd have to have as many bunks for men to sleep as you could possibly squeeze in between everything else. This looks like a restroom here. Should we call it the head since we're on a ship? Can't open it because it's, like everything else, is locked up. That looks important. Don't know what it is. It's a lever of some kind that's locked up into place. All right. Let's exit. After we look at this, I didn't see this the first time around. It's round. And that's all I know about it. Well, I know that it's red. Who knows what that is? Let me know. Well, I only hit my head twice. That's pretty good, I think. To be up on these decks when this thing was out at sea would probably be quite an experience. Let's go see if we can get a little video of these aft torpedoes they have in the aft torpedo tubes, which are above ground and not blocked in by anything. They do have a couple display torpedoes, which I'm sure again are just hollow tubes. No motor, no innards at all, I'm sure. But kind of looks cool. Well, let's go get a little look-see at that. Walking up to the aft now, and once again there's the draft markings, and it's above 1 foot, so I don't know how much deeper it goes below that. So those forward torpedo tubes could be underground. It's a shame to hide them like that though, if they are, or even if they're covered up by steel. Well, I'm ashamed of myself, but I forgot to bring any more SD cards. The one I've got is filled up in the camera, so I'm going to have to supplement with my phone. This is very, like I said earlier, very lengthy and pretty good size diameter. I think the specification is 21 inch in diameter, and it's every bit of that. Got a lot of rust going on back there, just like the USS Texas, unfortunately, but I guess that's happening to all these things. There's the door the torpedo would come out of. Got a lot of rust going on up there too. That's a shame. No way to stop it though. But I was gonna say over here, before my camera filled up the SD card on me, I noticed that looks like there's been patches done back here. Definitely been patches done back here. That right there is not original. That right there is not original. It can't be. They wouldn't have done that. I'm sure originally that was one solid plate of steel. And look at the welds. Weld on top of weld on top of weld. And that's all throughout the ship. Let's walk down here to some plates that have not been messed with or replaced, or don't look like it anyway. And look at the welding. That is a wide weld. It's probably 1 inch wide. I don't know if that's welding stacked up on each other or just one big weld, but I feel like it's welding stacked up on each other, because there you can see the difference in the welding tracks. This right here, don't know. Almost looks like a port of some type that's been sealed up, but it's welded the same way, so I'm sure that's original. And here we have a bunch of small holes. This one was square originally, it looks like. I'll get you a better angle where you can see that squareness a little bit better. There we go. And that was sealed, and something round was sealed, or there's several of them here within a 10-foot stretch of each other. No idea what they were. Could they possibly be battle scars that were patched? I don't know. And what about this big area here? Why is that there? And what was it? Some of you submariners need to weigh in on this stuff. There's another patch right here. This is an obvious patch, to me anyway. I don't know of the Cavalla ever getting hit, although she did, well, I take that back. She did get damaged when the 3 destroyers depth charged her after sinking the Shōkaku. I know they dropped, well, I don't know how many torpedoes, but it was recorded that they dropped, recorded by the crew, that they dropped anywhere between 106 and 119 depth charges, because after all, their Shōkaku